Hello. What's going on here?
Something rather astonishing. Reginald has just informed us that he knows who tried to murder Katherine.
You do?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get on with it, then.
I knew it. I knew it. It's Ned, right?
Get a life.
Don't be afraid, Reggie. You may speak freely here.
Was it someone in the family?
Not exactly.
Lois.
No, it wasn't Miss Lois.
Of course it wasn't.
Lucy Coe. No, not her.
Oh, no, not Brenda.
Goodness, no.
Then who was it?
Well, sir, as a matter of fact, it was me.
Good heavens. The butler did it.
Oh, Reggie.
I'm so sorry, madam. I never meant to upset you. I did it because of you, because you were so unhappy.
You tried to poison Katherine for me.
I know it was stupid. I was blinded by my anxiety for you. I didn't think of the consequences.
Whatever made you think that Mother wanted Katherine dead?
Well, apparently, he knows me a great deal better than most of you do.
Madam was very obviously distressed by just the presence of that miserable woman. I was tempted to kill her with my own bare hands the day she launched that vicious attack on poor Annabelle.
Wait a second, wait a minute. Katherine hit Annabelle?
For chewing on her beastly, vulgar pumps.
And that's when I began to consider eliminating her from the premises.
Nicely put, Reginald. So what changed your mind?
Well, the proverbial substance hit the fan. Excuse me, madam.
Oh, it's all right, Reggie. Go on.
Well, after her birthday party, my more extreme methods seemed moot. Katherine had been sent nicely packing, and may I say, well done, sir. It was a bang-up job of dumping her.
The only bright spot of the entire mess. Until now.
Well, right when I thought that she was nothing but a bad memory, she reappeared. Started making threats and demanding meetings and causing trouble and causing Madam more agita than a lady should have to tolerate. So, the evening of the family meeting, I whipped up a special appetizer with Katherine's name on it.
A mini quiche.
Precisely, sir.
Oh, Reginald, this was a very loyal effort.
But misplaced. Not to say we all didn't want to be rid of her.
It certainly took a lot of courage, but Reginald, I had it under control.
Well, apparently not, Ned. Hell, I think it took a lot of ingenuity.
Oh, rather heroic, I'd say.
But risky.
Reggie,
That's
sly
enough to do what I
dog.
didn't.
Amazing.
Well, thank you. It was quite easy. But now that it's become clear that Commissioner Donnelly isn't going to ease the pressure on the family until he solves the case. So I decided to turn myself into the authorities.
Well, it does have us in a bit of a twist.
Well, you know, the only shame here is that Reg didn't finish the job.
Even so, it was ill-conceived.
A bit excessive.
Oh, now, don't you fret, Reginald. We will provide you with the finest criminal attorney that money can buy. And judge, too, if I can arrange it.
You're a good man, Reginald.
I'll place a call to Sean Donnelly, and we'll arrange for your surrender.
Edward, do not touch that telephone. No one confesses to anything until I've had my say. Reginald, I want to be perfectly clear. I do not condone or approve of what you've done. But I will not tolerate hypocrisy.
Sweetheart,
Edward, come back here. Look at you. Congratulating Reginald for a job well done and then throwing him to the wolves. The truth is, he was defending me, and I will not stand by idly whilst he's made a sacrificial lamb.
What are you saying, Mother?
If you allow Reginald to turn himself in, I will confess to my part as co-conspirator.
But you weren't.
You can't confess to something you didn't do.
No. Watch me.
Well, what do you propose we do instead?
well, the same thing we do when any member of this family gets his knickers in the wringer. We circle the wagons and cover our backsides.
Hell, why not? We did it for Alan with Ray Conway.
Oh, for God's sake. The man's been dead for a year. Can we finally bury the guy once and for all?
You know, Lila is right. Now, Reginald's loyalty to this family should not go unrewarded. Everyone in this room will keep what Reginald revealed today absolutely secret. And we will simply stonewall the police.
I agree. Yeah, sure. I'm just glad Jason isn't here. The kid would have a cow.
Father, may I remind you the last time we tried to cover up how it blew up in our faces?
This is no time for you, of all people, to start searching for moral high ground. Now, if Katherine pulls through this and we all keep our mouths shut, there's no reason why we can't weather this storm as neatly as any other. I, for one, will keep in mind to always remain on Reginald's good side, however.
So, how does that sit with you, Reginald?
Oh, very well, sir. Thank you. So, can I get anyone anything?
Thank you, Reginald. All right, then it's agreed. We rally round Reginald and we stonewall Sean Donnelly. That's excellent. The last thing we need is to have Katherine cause any more grief to any member of this family.
Which includes Reginald.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me. I rang the bell, but Reginald didn't answer.
Reginald's been busy.
Gee, a family meeting without me. That's too bad because I got some really good dish.
Not many quiche, I hope.
Keep a lid on it, Ellen.
She woke up.
Who?
The airstats form were not authentic, Mrs. Ned Ashton. That's who. Katherine woke up. So there we were, having this nice little gab fest, with me doing all the gabbing naturally, and then all of a sudden, her lights come on, like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
More like a vulture.
What a relief.
This is good news.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about a manslaughter charge.
Please, haven't you people ever heard of compassion? Or is your life just a series of victims left in your wake, shoving them aside only long enough to continue your climb ever upward?
She's got us pegged. But Lois, what were you doing visiting Katherine?
None of your beads, Larry.
Well, I, for one, am really glad that she recovered. I was worried. I haven't been sleeping well.
Nice try, Junior.
Well, I'm going to go and see if Monica's awake. I'm sure she'd like to hear the good news.
I'm simply exhausted. Edward, would you mind, dear?
Not at all, dear. And Lois, thank you for the update.
I'll, get your cocoa, madam.
AJ, would you be a dear and let Annabelle out?
Yeah, sure, Grandmother.
Now?
Looks like it's just us.
As far as I'm concerned, two's a crowd.
Lois, please, don't go.
If you're looking for somebody to celebrate your wife's recovery with, look again.
Lois, you're my wife.
A mere technicality. In actual fact, I'm your manager. But I am betting that doesn't last too long.
Lois, I am very serious about our music, and I will do whatever it takes to make that happen.
So you said. You talk a pretty good game to Sonny and Brenda, but this is not a game to me.
I know. I did it before, and now that everything's above board, it should be that much easier.
You've never had to really do it all. But I promise you, there's going to be no more weaseling out of gigs, no more disappearing acts, no more sudden cases of laryngitis that magically appear just as quickly as they disappear. From now on, you're going to be where I say, when I say. Personally, I don't think you can take the heat.
Try me.
Boy, will I ever.